The Galactic Council chamber fell silent as the massive doors groaned open. Ambassador Zethkar of the Vorthak Empire adjusted his ceremonial robes, expecting another routine trade delegation from some minor species seeking scraps of advanced technology. What stepped through those doors, however, made his four hearts skip in unison. Three figures in sleek, form-fitting suits that seemed to absorb light itself walked with measured confidence down the crystalline pathway. Their faces were hidden behind featureless masks that reflected the chamber's bioluminescent walls like liquid mercury. But Zethkar recognized the bipedal gait, the way they moved with predatory grace, characteristics that had been burned into galactic memory 3 centuries ago. "Impossible," whispered Counselor Yithra, her tentacles writhing in distress. They were banished. The humans were exiled beyond the void barrier. The lead figure stopped at the speaker's podium and removed their mask, revealing features that sent a collective shudder through the assembled delegates. Human. Definitely human, but something was different. The eyes held depths that seemed to contain stars, and when she spoke, her voice carried harmonics that resonated in frequencies most species couldn't even perceive. "Honored Council," the human said, her words translated instantly into 1,000 languages. "I am Admiral Sarah Chen, representing the Terran Federation. We've come to discuss our return to galactic society." High Counselor Morvek, ancient even by his species' standards, leaned forward on his support platform. His voice crackled, with age and authority. The humans were banished for their aggressive tendencies. The Great War of Expansion nearly tore the galaxy apart. Your species was deemed too dangerous to coexist with civilized worlds. Admiral Chen smiled, an expression that once upon a time the galaxy had learned to fear. "That was 300 years ago, Counselor. We've had time to evolve." She gestured, and a holographic display materialized above the chamber. The assembled delegates gasped as star charts appeared, showing not the empty void beyond the barrier they expected, but a thriving network of systems, space stations, and structures that defied conventional physics. "The void barrier you erected to contain us," Chen continued, "became our chrysalis. You thought you were imprisoning us in dead space, but you gave us something far more valuable: necessity, the mother of invention." The hologram shifted, showing massive ring worlds surrounding. Pulsars, stations that harvested energy directly from black holes, and ships that seemed to fold space around themselves. Technology that made the Council's greatest achievements look primitive. Zethkar found his voice. How is this possible? The void contained no habitable worlds, no resources, no resources you could perceive. Chen interrupted, gently. "You species learned to find planets to live on. We learned to make them. You learned to use stars for energy. We learned to create them. You learned to travel between systems. We learned to bring systems to us." The hologram zoomed in on a structure that made several delegates physically recoil. It was a Dyson sphere, but not around a star, around a manufactured black hole, with streams of pure energy being channeled into massive construction projects. "The barrier didn't just keep us out," Chen said, her smile widening. "It kept you from seeing what we became. While you squabbled over trade routes and mining rights, we transformed the very fabric of space-time into our workshop." Counselor Yithra's voice trembled. What do you want from us?" "Want?" Chen laughed, a sound like crystalline bells. "We don't want anything from you. We're here to make an offer." She paused, letting the weight of her words settle over the chamber like a gravity well. "The galaxy faces challenges you cannot comprehend alone. The devourer swarms are returning from the galactic rim. Dark matter storms are destabilizing entire sectors, and there are other things stirring in the deep void that even we are still learning to face. The hologram shifted again, showing massive organic ships that looked like they were grown rather than built, swarming through the outer galaxy's edge, consuming everything in their path. Your combined fleets number in the millions, Chen continued. Impressive. Our construction yards now produce more ships in a day than you build in a year. Your most advanced AI can calculate probabilities across thousands of variables. Our children do that for entertainment. High Counselor Morvek's ancient voice carried a note of desperate hope. Are you offering an alliance? We're offering to do what humanity has always done best, Chen replied, her eyes now clearly visible as containing swirling galaxies in miniature. We're offering to fight the monsters so you don't have to. She gestured one final time, and the hologram showed human fleets, sleek vessels that seemed to dance between dimensions, engaging the devourer swarms in battles that looked more like cosmic phenomena than warfare. 3 centuries ago, you banished us for being too warlike, too aggressive, too willing to fight, Chen said, her voice now carrying undertones that made the chamber itself resonate. You were right. We are those things. But now you need us to be exactly what you feared. The silence stretched for long moments before High Counselor Morvek spoke. What are your terms? Admiral Chen's smile became predatory once more, the smile that had once terrified the galaxy, now their only hope against what lurked in the dark between stars. No terms, no treaties, no obligations. She replaced her mask, her voice now coming from everywhere and nowhere. We protect the galaxy, because it's our home too. Whether you accept our help or not is entirely up to you. As the 3 humans turned to leave, Chen's final words echoed through the chamber with the weight of cosmic certainty. We're humanity. We've returned, and this time we're exactly what the universe needs us to be. The massive doors closed, behind them leaving the Galactic Council to contemplate a terrifying truth. The monsters they had banished had returned as gods.